when I start getting into the questions, I tend not to pay attention to the comments because I get super distracted. I give the disclaimer each time because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm ignoring you guys. I just need to stay focused because I lose my train of thought and then I forget what the question was. Because after I read it, I delete it. What's up, Senya? Or also just stay there and I'll lose where I'm at. So, and thank you guys for tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We're already at 5.7K likes and we just started. I see y'all. Shout out to TikTok. Why is it nobody liking on IG, huh? Should I just shut it off? No, joking. Imagine getting all pissed off. Should I just shut it off or what, huh? All right, let's get into the question. Are you guys ready? Hold on, let me get a little drink of water. All right, keep me anonymous. Okay, it is anonymous. As a guy, how can a woman have her man believe she enjoys giving? My man thinks I don't like it, and I only do it for him, which isn't true. I'm always going down on it, even without asking, because I enjoy it and enjoy pleasing him. I don't know. I don't understand why, like, some guys, because, for example, I love going down on girls. Like, it turns me on. I love it. And I don't understand why some guys can't believe that girls are like that too. And if he's not believing you, that's kind of his fault. Because if you're telling him that you really do enjoy it, that's a his problem. That's not a you problem. Probably just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to tell him that you do it just because you enjoy it. I know for a fact girls love to do it just because it turns them on, and then vice versa. Gracias, Cynthia, for the gifts. And vice versa, I do it because it turns me on. That's why I love doing it. Like, her just the way her body's reacting and all that stuff, it gets me going. So I don't know what you can say, because if you've told him, like, what are you supposed to, like, do after that if he doesn't understand? Just keep doing it for him. I would say so. All right, next question. Why do men love it when a woman's... Now, I think for some guys, I think it's more of an accomplishment, right? Because not every guy can make a girl do that. Well, for the most part, right? And so I think it's like an accomplishment for them doing that. I think. And then it's also a turn on for some guys. Like, they get turned on by just, like, all over the place. Because in the beginning, like, a long time, when I was a lot younger, I really didn't know I enjoyed it until, like, later on when I saw, like, a girl actually do it. I was like, Jesus Christ, And then even me, like, this is why I say sometimes it's more of an achievement, because I remember when a girl said that no guy has ever done it to her, and then to me that was like, okay, that's something I'm going to do to her, right? Like, that's something I really want to do to her. So Little Miss Texas, thank you. So it could be one of those two, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy seeing a girl do that. Like, I need to, like, tell me, hey, yo, babe, bring over a life jacket, bring over some floaties, it's gonna get maybe a snorkel, it's gonna get crazy, it's gonna get wet, it's gonna get hot. And then I'd be like, yes ma'am, All right, next question. Hey, thank you, Cynthia, for the gifts. Hold on, I have to wait for it to move. I have been seeing a guy that doesn't believe in labels about 4 months, and we have a great S, but he's never once kissed me in the mouth. Everywhere else, yes, I feel like a bookmark, to be honest. What do you think? Girl, how can... See, I always say, well, first of all, if you're having, like, a bunch of issues, like, and you feel like you're a placeholder, dip out. Because you probably are a placeholder, and he doesn't want to kiss you even more. Like, I don't understand how some people can't kiss their partner, because I feel like that's part of the whole being intimate with that person, is like kissing. I've never tried being intimate with a girl and never tried to kiss her at all. Like, that's just weird. Imagine her trying to kiss you and you're just like moving away, like, don't kiss me. It. And again, there's some guys who think that as long as they don't kiss them, that they're not cheating, And so it could be that too. Like, I'm just saying, it could be a bunch of different things. I once dated a man that said he couldn't kiss me because it was too intimate. See, like, they may feel like it's a little too intimate, or like it's another way of stopping that person from catching feelings because you're just a placeholder. That was another one, like a TikTok I did, and that was something popular that some people said that That way you don't get intimate, or like it's a little bit more intimate, and they don't want you to catch feelings. So it could be something like that too. Gracias, Cynthia, for all the gifts. I see you, girl. Go off, girl. All right, next question. Been with my boyfriend about 4 years. We have amazing intercourse, but feelings towards him aren't there anymore. I feel better on days we don't talk and see each other than when we do. He's in a rough spot with life, and I don't know how to cut off the relationship. Any advice? Just having that conversation with him and telling him exactly what you just told me here is, what's up, SLS Laser? What's up, girl? Telling him exactly what you just told me here is tell him that you're feeling like this, and that your feelings aren't just there anymore, because don't be afraid to hurt his feelings, because you're going to hurt him regardless. There's no nice way to tell somebody you're not into him anymore. There's no nice way. Like, you're not going to be, he's not going to, oh yeah, great. Thanks for telling me that way. No, absolutely not. The best thing that you can do is have that conversation and go from there, and just tell him that you just want to separate, because you're already out of the relationship. You know, like, you're not in it anymore. Like, you don't want to even try. Maybe you guys have tried counseling and all this other stuff, and that didn't work. But to me, based off what you told me, you're not really into that relationship anymore, and then you're just having a hard time trying to communicate that to your partner. And you shouldn't. Like, you should just bring it up, because there's no right way to bring it up. There's no special way to say it, no safe way to do it. They're going to react how they're going to react. And, you know, because you could be the nicest towards them. Hey, like, babe, like, I don't want to do this anymore, but you're the most amazing. And he's going to get pissed off. Or maybe he's on the same page and you don't know. He could possibly be on the same page that he's no longer into the relationship. And most of the time it takes the girl to leave the relationship before the guy will leave, right? That's why you see, like, when guys cheat on their girls, they try to go back with their wife, their girlfriend, and try to fix it before they even leave them. So just have the conversation with your man and see where you guys go. Just let him know the truth. You know, that's, y'all know. All right, next question. Hi, Scar. I'm trying doing the long distance thing. How can I know if he's real and not just S or lust? I feel kind of lost. I see certain things and I don't feel right about already. Ooh, girl, trust that gut feeling instantly. So when you're in a long distance relationship, first off, it shouldn't be long for that long. Eventually somebody's got to move, right? Because long distance relationships shouldn't remain long distance relationships. And second of all, to do it a long distance relationship, you have to be confident and secure with yourself, because if you're not confident or secure with yourself, then guess what? You're going to feel like this person is cheating, this person is doing that, being shady, or vice versa. Like, they could be feeling that way towards you. And so, like, if you're already getting weird feelings, like shady vibes about that person, or something's going on, I think that's like, something is going on, and maybe long distance isn't for you. Like, if you know somebody's into you, like, long distance, the good thing about long distance is that you get to know this person more, because now you have to talk to this person more, because it's not like you can just go see them real quick, right? You have to talk to them more. You have to get to know them a little bit more. You're going to have like deeper conversations, because the basic interview questions are not going to go that far, and you guys are eventually going to get bored with each other. So that's like another reason why I like long distance, because you actually get to know this person, because you actually have to have a conversation with them. So, and he should be trying to see you, or trying to have you come see him. Like, you should also feel effort no matter what. So how long is too long? I feel like if you guys haven't made solid plans in about a year, it might be like it's a little too long. Like, actually plans. Like, hey, like, at this, we're going to do this and this and this. Not just like, we'll see where it goes. No, like, actually having plans for it. You know, like, hey, like, maybe they have an apartment and be like, I'm waiting for my lease to end at this month. And then once it ends, you know, I'll be able to move. You know, like, plans like that. Not just like, hey, we'll see what happens, right? No, actual plans, you know, so... and just little things like that. So take whatever you want out of that question. Saludos from Tampa. What's up, Chicana? How are you? If you're the bubble guts, time to move on. Absolutely. Always trust your gut feeling too. Like, everybody. Always trust your gut feeling, because you know how later on people are like, I should have trusted my gut feeling. You know, or I should have left, or I should have done this, or he was cheating. Like, you never know. So that's why, like, if they give you a reason, not just because you're insecure or jealous. Like, let's be honest, some people are just insecure and jealous. But if they're giving you reasons, like being shady, then okay. What happened to your eye? Nothing. I got out of the shower a little bit, so I have that. It's called like what is it like rosacea, and my cheeks get red every now and then, especially like if it gets hot or something. So no, it just you'll see my especially if I drink. I haven't drank. Like I start getting red. It's really weird. Let's see. Always that is accurate advice. Gracias. I appreciate you. All right, next question. All right, let me just double check I'm recording everything because imagine. All right. I love it when me and my man want to have a quickie in the backseat and he bends me over and pounds my cat so good and he is done. I like tasting myself off his, and I love it when he finishes in my mouth. Now, girl. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. Like, that's why it should be fun. I remember there was the TikTok where somebody said, "Hey, like my partner doesn't like to do it in the car." They said, "What are we in high school?" No, there's a time and the place. Now, if you're doing it in the car at all times, completely forgot I had this on here. Oh well. If you guys are doing it in the car all the time, okay, that's the problem. Okay, that's the problem right there. Don't be doing it in the car all the time. Maybe he has a wife, maybe he's married, or something's going on if you guys are always doing it in the car. But just like fun little spontaneous things like that is, come on, girl. Like for some reason, because I get turned on depending on what people do, right? Like if she's wearing like a nice little dress or a skirt and I'm like looking at her, even like when she's getting ready, I don't know why when I see somebody I'm with getting ready for some reason, I'm like looking at them getting ready. I'm like, all right, we're going to be late, girl, because time to get it on. You know, I had an ex who would get mad because she didn't want me to watch her to getting ready because I would always want to do something. And so it got to the point where she was just like, hey, just don't mess up my makeup. And I'm like, girl, compromise with me, girl, compromise. So, but yes, it should be fun. You should be able to do things like that. It's just like be spontaneous, be intimate. Like that shit is fun. And if your partner isn't doing that, find a new one. All right, what's up? Because he might be broken. All right, next question. I'm 30 and 3 kids getting divorced, and I feel like I'm never going to be lucky enough to find someone who can love me like I want to. Oh, absolutely. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to love you who you want. You just didn't find him because you were stuck with this person. You spent all this time with this person who wasn't treating you how you should have been, wasn't doing what they needed to do, right? So that's why now that you're out of that relationship, first of all, heal, take your time. Don't rush into any relationship. Focus on you for a little while. And then eventually get back into it, like to dating. But yes, you'll most definitely find somebody who's about you and wants to do all these things for you. It just you didn't find him because you were stuck with this other dude. That's why, like, if you guys are in a shitty relationship, the reason like you're spending more time with this person and it's going to take you longer to find the person who you're actually all about, right? Or is going to be all about you and treat you like a queen and treat you how they should. So now that you guys separated, that's not the mindset to have. The mindset now after separating is to focus on yourself. I'm not talking about going out and dating again. Focus on yourself. Maybe if you wanted to start a side hustle, side gig, go back to school, start a business, do something. Focus on you. Take like 6 months, a year. Like I remember after my 3-year relationship, I didn't date anybody for like almost a year and a half, 2 years. You know, no, not. I had confused. 7.5 years. I didn't date somebody or even think about dating somebody until like a year and a half, 2 years in. So that's why like it takes time because I didn't want to. Like I was still like trying to go through the whole breakup thing because when I was with somebody for that long, obviously you get attached to the person, you get comfortable with the person, and you're no longer with that person, but just focusing on you. And then like I had a relationship 3 years ago. And after that, I was like, I'm just going to focus on me. So after we separated, I focused on me, on my business, the social medias, and everything blew up because I took some time and just focused on me and wasn't worried about relationships, wasn't worried about that. I was just focusing on me. So that's why like just take some time, focus on you, and then you'll be able to like see where things go and you'll be in a better place like mentally, right? So, all right, next question. So my guy has nothing but females on all his socials. Super thin, big booty chicks. Why does he have to have nothing but fake females on their socials secretly by pounding a torta like me? Am I just a king because he can hit it anyway he pleases? He definitely leaving me happier. I mean, that one, I don't mean to laugh. It's just the way you said it, like just pounding a torta like me. Like it was funny. Okay, I didn't. And see, this is what I mean. Like I don't read the questions before, like pre-hand. But yeah, like that's super disrespectful for you. Not just because they're slimmer or whatever models and things like that. Because I'm pretty sure if you would go and follow guys and like guys that were super and fit, maybe he like super fit, he would feel insecure. He would get upset. He would maybe even feel like you're cheating on him by doing that. But if it's something that you don't like, you need to bring it up to him and see what he does there. Because if you bring it up and he's like makes it seem like it's not an issue, then that's when you tell him, all right, cool, I'm gonna do the same. Like since it's it's not an issue, right? Like, and then I guarantee you it will become an issue, and maybe he'll not want to do that anymore. So, or like maybe he just has you there until he finds, because that's what he actually wants is something like that. But he has you in the meantime. So, absolutely not. So if you don't like something about somebody or like something they're doing, you need to bring it up ASAP. None of this like, oh, like I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to sound clingy. I don't want to sound this. I don't want to make them run away. No. If they're going to run away, it's going to be a matter of time. And if this just expedites the process, then guess what? Let's expedite the fucking process, because I would rather waste only 6 months than a year with this person, right? So wouldn't you rather waste 6 months with a person than waste a whole year with this person for the same result, for them to leave or for them to dip out? So if it's gonna expedite because if they're planning on leaving, they're gonna leave. It's only a matter of time, and that may expedite the process of them leaving. So just a heads up. All right, next question. All right, I want my man to tie me up, cuff me, slap on a leash and blindfold me, hit me from the back, call me my name, let me know who his what? Oh, his pizza belongs to. He never does. He thinks I'm playing. Nope, I am freaky. Now, girl. Now, if he doesn't want to do all those things for you, your man is broken. Okay? Your man might be broken, and you might want to find a new one. Somebody who's single and somebody who likes to throw them around, hand necklaces, pulling hair, just tossing around a little bit, like. But this is why you need to communicate communicate to them, because I don't want someone who's vanilla, and I would know because I had someone who was a pillow princess. Never would I ever want that, because she was a good-looking girl, but like just laying there and not doing absolutely the fuck not. I was just like no, and that's what eventually made me leave, because she would just lay there. And so, because I don't want somebody like that is just super vanilla, doesn't want to do all these things. I need somebody to match my energy. I need somebody who's going to be like, yo, hey, fuck me up. And I'm going to be like, yes, ma'am. Okay, yes, ma'am. We need somebody who's freaky. We need somebody who's going to be like matching your spicy level. If your spicy level is just pillow princess, okay, then find a pillow prince. Okay, but if your spicy level is like, hey, fuck me up, or let's snowball the shit out of each other, then find that guy, right? Or tell him that, hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do this. So it's just communicating with your partner and learning how they are in the beginning. Because if their intimacy is a problem in the beginning, it's going to be a bigger problem later on. Like, it's not going to get better. You're not going to be like, oh, well, whatever. Later on, you're going to crave it more and more. You're going to be like, damn, I wish he would pull my hair. Damn, I wish he would do this. Fuck me up already. So you need to talk about it. And if you guys need to be honest with yourself too, is that if they're not for you, like if they're not matching your intimacy level now, and they're not trying to get better over time, it's going to be a big problem later on. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. No, hell no. I need a girl who's freaky. I need a girl who's going to want to do it multiple times a day. I need, like, in the morning, it's like a cup of coffee, right? We get up, boom, cup of coffee, ready to go. At night, right before bed, hey, let's get freaky, right before bed. Boom. Maybe during the day too. And if I am with somebody and they don't want to do it at any of those times, then guess what? That person is not for me, because she is not matching my intimacy level. Okay? So just say. All right. Next question. Went from being lesbian now to having the best ass with my male lover. My lover legit goes down better than any female has. Glad I don't have to fake orgasms anymore for real. Stepping into my full freak mode. Honestly, never knew it until I had the D. What I was missing. Girl. I mean, the power of the D. Maybe, I don't... See, my question is, was this the first time you had D? And you've never felt it before? That's my first question, because I'm wondering, like, it's probably amazing because you never had it, right? Or, like, if you've had it before, you probably had some trash-ass D. That's why. You probably had some really trash D, and then, like, it made you go lesbian, you know, and then finally you know what, like, I'm craving that eggplant, you know? I'm craving that Vienna sausage. And then you go for it, and it's like the best because this guy, whoever you're with, probably knew what he was doing and then going down. But girl, why you gotta expose me like that? You know what I mean? You feel, no, I'm just joking. It wasn't me. Well, maybe. I don't know. I've never been with a lesbian. That wasn't me. But see, that's why I have more questions. But I'm just glad you're getting your inner freak out, girl. That's all that matters, is you're getting that inner freak, and you realized it was the freaking eggplant, you know, and not the, I mean, I don't want to say something disrespectful, just the cat, because I say funny things, and I don't want some people to think I'm saying it in a disrespectful way. Anyways, next question. All right, been with my guy for 21 years now. 3 years ago, we found out that he has prostate cancer, and due to meds, we can't have S. We've had awesome S life. We experimented everything. Now I need a good pounding. I don't want to leave him, but I need that back shot while we being choked and smacked in the. See, this one is difficult because you're with your person, right? And we get it. We all crave it. And some people, like, it actually gets to the point where they just, like, crave it a little too much, and then they step out, right? So that one is difficult because I don't know what I would do. I'd have to be in the position. A lot of people would say, I wouldn't do it. But if you're actually in it, that's when you actually know how you're going to react. For example, like, this guy gave me this example a long time ago, and it's a perfect example. So, like, if we're all sitting in a room, right? And then, like, freaking chupacabras comes through the ceiling, we're probably all going to freeze because we've never seen him. He jumped down and he's pissing on everybody, right? So we're just going to probably freeze because we've never seen chupacabras, and two, he's pissing on us. And so, like, the second time, you know, he jumps in, he's going to piss on you, right? So you're going to run. But the reason I bring that up is, like, when you're in that moment and something happens, that's when you know how you're going to react. Because, like, say you're in their shoes and you're craving it too much and you step out of the relationship, right? So, because I get it. Would I do it? Probably. No. I don't know. I don't know because, like, it depends on how much I love this person. Like, is your loyalty all the way there, right? Everyone's gonna react in the situation. Like, same thing. Like, if someone pulls out a gun on you, right? Some people are gonna freeze. Some people are gonna faint. Some people are gonna run, and some people are gonna defend themselves. Which one is it? I don't know, right? And same with this. Like, how are you gonna react to this situation? Is it gonna get to the point where you step out? Right now you can be like, no, I'll never cheat on my person. But in the moment, you could crave it so much where you're just like, you're out, right? So, all right. So next question. My dirty little kink is giving wicked, gets me really wet. I like to deep throw him and then stick my tongue out and give that little lick to his, and as he's about to come, I get on top and I ride it out. Now, girl. We love a good lick. We love a good lick. You know what I mean? And shout out to the girls, and they must be protected at all costs. These girls must be protected at all costs. The ones that take it all, they don't spit. We don't appreciate quitters over here. Okay, shout out to the ladies who take it all and love to take it all. Okay, those girls need to be protected at all costs. Okay, I will protect you if your man doesn't want you to do that. I will let you do it. I will sacrifice myself for science. Okay, always for science. You know, like, we don't do this just because, like, oh, like, he just likes to be. No. everything we do on this channel is for science, okay? Like if you guys, like if Blue Chew sponsors me, I'm gonna do it for science, right? If the honey thing sponsors me, I'm gonna do it for science, right? Like I do everything for science. Now, so if your man is broken, or maybe you don't like his cream, but you might like mine. You know what I mean? Because my diet is a little bit healthier. You know what I mean? But for science, right? See, I actually forgot what the question was because I went off on a whole different tangent. Oh yeah, just finishing. See, and hopefully girls are watching this that maybe are a little bit more hesitant to getting at. As a guy, as a member of the male species, I like it. I like to watch. I like some spinning. I like it. Get sloppy with it, girl. Get sloppy, like get it all over, like start playing with, like get sloppy with it. That shit turns me on. Okay, so as fellow member of the board for men, we appreciate that. Okay, none of this just like oh like you don't know what you're doing. Like you just should I do it like this? Some things to avoid. Okay, are you guys writing this down? Get a quick pencil, get a quick pen and pencil. Okay, don't fucking chew on it. Don't use no teeth. Just like your guys is sensitive, we're sensitive down there too. Okay, so biting or using any form of your teeth, no. Okay, absolutely the fuck not. And then also, for me, if it turns you on, and they want to suck on one of the, las pelotas, go ahead. Does it do anything for me? Fuck no. Like, I remember when a girl did it to me, and I was just like, okay. Like, it didn't do anything to me. It just felt like she was, sucking on one of the low guys down there, right? It didn't do anything for me. But if it turns her on, then girl. But this same girl that did that, this was the first time. This is when I realized no teeth. Because she thought it was a fucking chew toy. And oh my God, that shit fucking hurt. That shit hurt, like, and I was like, ow. She's like, what happened? And I was like, did you bite me? And she's like, yeah, I like to use my teeth. And I was like, hell no, girl. Hell no. No. That shit hurt. Like, I almost, like, it, to be honest, it ruined the fucking moment. Ruined the fucking moment because I was not expecting to get bit down there, okay? So instantly I went from to because it fucking hurt. So I feel like I understand you ladies when you guys say it hurts down there. And it probably ruins the moment too. Like it could ruin the moment. That's why you gotta be careful. Some guys like the whole teeth and stuff. But this is something you communicate with them. You just don't go raw dogging and biting people, okay? Like that's absolutely no. Like kind of like me with you. I'm not gonna slap you the first time. Second round, if you're like, hey, slap the shit out of me. Okay, game on. Maybe I'll be like, hey, like use your teeth a little bit. But no, okay. I got raked. Hell yeah, I got raked. That shit fucking hurt. And then she kept doing it, like, not that same time because obviously it went, but later on she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, stop using your fucking teeth. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I no longer wanted her to go down on me because she kept using her fucking teeth. I should have matched her energy and I should have used my teeth on her. But I don't do that because I know that shit hurt. And I did it one time. This is when I learned that girls don't like it because, yes, I was there at one point and I did it too. And I bit, like, not really bit, but I kind of raked her. Raked. TikTok. R-A-K-E-D. Not the other word. Don't be fucking banning me. And it fucking hurt. We got to be careful because freaking TikTok over here be banning me for... I remember one time I said I was the cat, but I said beat the cat. They thought I was abusing animals. I was like, I wasn't abusing animals. I was fucking abusing that cat, girl. You know what I mean? Like, I was getting it all wet, drizzling just all over the beard, like using some finger action. You know what I mean? So, all right, next question. How do we get off the questions? My nerdy little kink is laying on my back with my head hanging over the edge of the bed as sucking his while he uses his toys to play with my finishing multiple times while he taking his deep curl. We love that. We love that. Yes, all of that. And okay, if you guys don't know, like, let me put you on game. Get your pins back out. Like, for those that don't know what she was talking about, get your pins and pads back out. Okay. So, this is the bed. You put your head, like, if it's leaning over like that, right? And then instead of doing it, like, it's like if you're doing missionary, right? But instead it's your head that it's sliding in, right? And then my favorite part is, like, not only do you get to do that, is that you got easy access to everything that's going on in her area. So if you want to do if you want to do your hand, if you want to do toys, it's shit's hot because and just the visual from it, because then you look down, she's going to town, like, you're going to town on her, right? And then you look up and you're like, you can see what's going on up here, you know, and then you can see the boobs. Hold on, should I call her? No, I'm just joking. But you feel me? Like, that shit is super fucking hot. And that's why I'm saying, like, guys, don't be afraid to do shit. Like, shit like that is fucking hot. Okay, yes, I will freaking, if that happens. And then like, if you're gonna finish and she takes it all like a champ with her head putting down, girl, on my way to get a ring. So, fellas, take notes. Send this to your man or something, whatever, and be like, it's okay, it's normal, it's fine. Putting the head over the bed, a little insertion of the eggplant is hot. It's hot. Okay, so yo, what it do? What's up, Jason? How are you, bro? Ed got looking good. Thank you. Sorry if I'm missing all the comments. It's just because it's getting a little heated in here. You know, you feel me? All right, next question. Saw screenshots of him talking to another girl. He denied it, saying he's just flirty. There was no intentions. What do you think? Hell no, girl. Oh, he had all the intentions, girl. The moment he said sent to somebody that wasn't you, he had all the intentions, because that's where it starts. It starts with a like. It starts with a reaction. It starts with a send a message. And then guess what? It starts with a, hey, we should meet up as friends. Hell no. And you saw the screenshots of them flirting. Mm-hmm. Who knows how long they've been flirting? Who knows, maybe they even met up and you don't know. Hell no. Hell no. If I saw that from whoever I'm with, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Maybe you should go meet up with him, because I'm going to go meet up. See, this is why I like doing this stuff for you. So, because you guys get these stories that I really don't talk about. But since this happened a while back ago, the statute of limitation is over. Like, I can talk about it without. She probably don't care. If she does, I don't give a fuck. So there was this girl that I was talking to, right? And we were talking for a little while, and I found out she was talking to her friend, which later on they ended up getting together. So shows you how much of a friend they were. So I saw that, like, the messages, and even though in my gut feeling I was like, nah, something's off. And this is why you always should trust your gut feeling, because something was off. And then I found out that they were planning on getting together. And I was like, all right, cool. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So I went and hooked up with her cousin, and I showed it to her. I showed her the messages of it. Like, I sent her the screenshots of me sending her cousin messages and like, hey, we should meet up. Oh, she don't gotta know. And like, this is and that. And then I sent her all of it. You know why? You know why? That's why. We don't do that anymore, though. Like, we're healed. We're past that. We ain't doing no toxic vibes or anything like that. Like, we in a better place now. Okay, we in a better place. We're not doing none of that. All right, next question. Do men/women like fat pussy? Mine is nice and thick, but sometimes I get so self-conscious because it's fluffy. Girl, we don't care. As a member of the board of men, most men, for the most part, it's a high percentage, don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like, it can be a little fluffy. It's fine. It's fine. It can be a little fluffy. We don't care. It can be half stretch marks. It's cool. Even the mom, I don't care. Like, shit, I don't, like I've said before, the mom pooch is perfect because you grab it, like when you're doing it, and like you have the leg here, you grab the mom pooch, right? Way more RPMs. The torque, insane. You know what I mean? That you can really get into a motion where it's crazy. It's crazy, right? But serious note, guys really don't care. You know, guys really don't care about that or the stretch marks. I think sometimes it's more in people's heads. You know, because I get it. We get insecure. We get like insecure about certain things about our body, and I get it. Makes sense. People get insecure, but I'm letting you know, as a member of the board for men, we really don't care. We really don't care. And if they do care, that's the wrong one for you. Tell that man to go find a different one, because yours has the perfect guy out there that's gonna love it just right. Okay, not the RPMs. All right, next question. Hi, my dirty little secret is that I love to eat cat pound a girl with my strap on and make her all my hubby while my hubby watches. Then we play together. This isn't considered the norm by some people. Does that make me a freak? Girl, no, it doesn't make you a freak. It makes you a... Go on with your bad self. Because, first of all, why aren't you including the man? Okay, I would be upset. I mean, obviously, like the whole strap thing, keep that shit away from me. No insertion over here, okay? And that's not coming in over here. That's only on that side, right? But shit, that's hot. There's nothing wrong with that. You got that freak flag, girl. Let it fly. Let it fly. Like, and if you guys love doing that, then go for it, girl. There's some people out here who would love to do that, but don't do it because they think it's bad. No, absolutely not. If you like it, I love it. Okay? If you like it, I love it. And like you make her, like you getting turned on by doing all this stuff to the girl. Go on with your bad self, girl. Like you use a keeper, protect it at all costs. But are you using the strap on me? No. Absolutely the fucking not. Okay, nothing goes in me. Like that's like one thing that I can't get down with. You ain't eating my booty, and then you ain't putting nothing in me. Okay, absolutely the fuck not. And if your man loves it, then cool. Everybody has their thing that they love and don't love. That's one thing. You're not gonna see my feet in the air. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna see me in doggy style, like bent over, like waiting for some girl to eat the groceries. Absolutely the fuck not. All right, next question. When you hitting it from the back, are they looking at the butthole? If so, what it looks like? Should a woman bleach it? Okay. First of all, yes, the fuck we are. As a member of the board for men, yes, we are. We are looking at it. And I guarantee you, most guys, they want to stick their finger in it, or they want to stick their tongue in it, or they want to get all up in there. Yes, we look at it. We stare at it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I'm staring right at it, okay? And yes, sometimes you can't help it. You get all hot and turned on, and a finger may slip in, you know what I mean? And then that's when you get yelled at, and they take your finger out. My bad, you know? But some girls like it because they have like the little plugs, right? They put the little plugs, and then that shit's hot. I think it's fucking hot when a girl has a plug and then like, you're doing it, dog. Girl, yes, Lord. That shit is hot to me. Do some other guys not like it? Probably. They're fucking broken, if you ask me. But if a girl doesn't like to do, like, I get it. I respect the girl 100%. If she's like, hey, I don't like to do anything in that area, I'm like, cool. Absolutely fine. I'm not going to be over here doing something you don't like to do. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I respect the woman. Do sometimes it accidentally slips in. Oops, my bad. Yeah, it's happened 1 or 2 times, but nothing bad. Like, it was just a finger, right? Nothing bad. Okay. But yes, we absolutely do look at it. Any guy that tells you that they don't look at it, like, what? It's there. Hello. Hi. You know, like, might as well wave at it. It's there. They're going to look at it, and especially if there's, like, light coming in and stuff like that. And do we like to look at it? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? And then maybe that's why some guys get turned on and they want to stick it in there, right? Maybe. Maybe just seeing it, they're like, damn, girl, I'm trying to put it in there. It could be that. So the men look at everything. We absolutely we do. We look at everything. We like to see it going in and out from like the cat, the mouth, whatever hole you're putting it in, wherever, like armpits. BYU do that. They put it right here because technically that's not being intimate because it's against the religion. So they use the armpit. Fun fact: BYU had a huge outbreak in STDs because they were banging each other's armpits. Not lying. You can look it up. All right, next question. Hi, I want to know if a friend I recently hooked up with was just attracted to me or if I'm just using to gain experience. He's 12 years younger than I and currently engaged to another woman. Oh my God, girl. Currently engaged to another woman. He wants to hook up again, but I'm torn. If his woman keeps him happy with a straight. Any advice? Girl, like, he clearly wants to cheat. Maybe he's not happy in his relationship. Okay, maybe he's not happy in his relationship. And so he's looking for people to hook up with you. Or to hook up with, and you happen to hook up with him. So guess what? Of course he's gonna want to keep coming back. Like, if the cookie is there, they're gonna keep coming back. If the cookie is available, hell yeah, they're gonna come back. They can be married, they can be in a whole different relationship, and as long as you give it up to them, they are gonna keep coming back. Okay, and no, he's not into you. Like, it's because if he was into you, he would have left his wife for you. You know, he would have left her and been with you. But no, he's clearly still married. But he just wanted to get intimate with you. That's what, you're a side piece, girl. You're the mistress. That, you just gotta put it out there. And if you want to accept that, then accept that. But and it could be that he's not getting satisfied at home. It could be that. It could be that they're not doing so hot, right? But so he instantly wants to go and find it elsewhere. All right, so the next question. I always thought big D's meant good S. So wrong. This guy I just started dating with has a small D, like 4-inch, but the things he does with it, I have never came so hard in my life or so much. And with his tongue and finger game, wowza. Now, girls, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, they gotta know how to use. And fellas, if you guys are smaller than that, like, you can make up with it, like hands, mouth, like make up for it in other areas. Because, fellas, you guys know when you're not packing. Because I guarantee something. It's funny. See, this is why you guys love coming here, because you guys love getting the 411. You know, when I was younger. Because you don't know. And then you hear this thing like size matter. So guess what the fuck we do? We fucking look up what's the average size. You know, what's the average size? And then stuff. And guys have even measured it. Fuck yeah, I measured mine. I can tell you to the freaking centimeter. I can tell you. I'm just joking. No, and I'm not going to tell you. There's only one way to find out. And you won't be disappointed, I'll tell you that. But we do look it up because we feel like we're... Like, are we a decent size? Are we not a decent size? So we do look it up. Like, we look up what's the average size. And then we also, like, after that, because I did it too, we go and fucking measure it, right? And then we go and fucking measure it. Like, we do it. Guys, this is why I say that. Is because guys know if they're small. Okay, like, if you're pushing an inch, you might want to add some plays to your game plan, you know, because just showing up with an inch is not enough, buddy. I'll tell you that. Showing up with 1 incher, you're not going to get anywhere. You better have some backups. You better have some special team plays, okay? You better have some special team plays like finger game action, mouth game action, because that 1 incher, no. So that's why, and exactly, it's the operator. And so that's why, but even to her point, just because he has a massive thing, he also doesn't know how to use it. Yes, that's absolutely true. Some guys don't know what the fuck they're doing down there. And so it really comes down to, like she said, the operator. What you're doing, like the experience. That's why I always say I enjoy giving a woman the best experience possible. Like doing this, doing that. It's not all about penetration. It's not like the foreplay starts before you even get naked. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. Like, it starts when you guys are flirting somewhere else, like at a dinner or something like that. That's where it starts. And then it slowly leads. And then finally, in the bedroom, that's when you just, like, you pull out the playbook and just be like, all right, we gonna hit her with this, and this. And she's going to come back for seconds. All right, next question. I've been seeing my friends with benefit for a year now, and he started to kiss me during S, which we wouldn't in the past, and we've been actually going on dates as well. We got drunk this past weekend, and he was holding my hand, singing "Now That We Found Love." Help, is he catching feelings? Absolutely, the fuck he is. Absolutely, absolutely, he's catching feelings because uh, if it's when they start doing like boyfriend girlfriend stuff, holding hands, and then also if you're feeling like he's catching feelings, maybe you're catching feelings too. So it just totally depends. That's why having friends with benefits or a sneaky link is hard, because if you're just in it to get what you need and then the other person catches feelings, now you're like, fuck, this person caught feelings, right? But if you guys are both like on the same vibe, talk to him, have that conversation with him. Be like, yo, like, so what's up? What are we trying to do here? We're doing like boyfriend girlfriend stuff here, or are we just a hookup thing? Like, make things clear, because I wouldn't want to be in that type of situation. Like, what are we? You know, what are we doing here? So definitely have that conversation with him, because it could have just been a drunk thing too. I don't know. Maybe he was just feeling himself. Things were going on, and like the alcohol makes you do things sometimes you shouldn't do. You know, for example, like I don't know if you guys listened to that podcast that I did where a girl blackmailed me for an S tape. Yes, the fuck that happened, right? And you know how we got it on a fucking video is because I gave. You guys want to know what happened? Let me know. You guys want to know what happened with me in the S tape? How I got blackmailed for it? Because yes, I got blackmail for it. Yes. Holy shit, everyone's fucking answering yes. Goddamn. Jesus Christ. I might even share it. No, I'm just joking. All right, so this is what happened. All right. Pussy, goddamn. You guys are going off. All right, so this is what happened, right? So there was a girl I was talking to, right? She was actually from Salt Lake City. I was from Idaho at the time, right? I was from Idaho. She was in Salt Lake. I had gone to Salt Lake for an event. I was out there and we were hanging out. Or I met her there and like I was hanging out with some buddies. So after that, like I got her number. She's good looking girl, cute, everything. She seemed like a super nice girl, right? So I go back to Idaho, right? And then after that, like we're talking, we're messaging, and then we plan to meet up. So we planned to meet up in a different town, which wasn't mine or hers, but it was like not halfway, but kind of. And so we met up. We obviously got a little lit, and things happened. And then she wanted me to record. I'm a little lit, right? And so I'm like, yeah, I'll record. Not knowing that she had given me her phone. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. She gave me her phone. She gave me her phone and I'm all recording, right? I had it with this hand. And the only reason you could tell it was me was obviously like my voice. Like at that time, I don't think people would have noticed my voice, but they would have noticed this. Like, so I have this lion tattoo on my arm, like that. Like clearly in the video, because I was like grabbing her. I didn't have this hand tattoo yet. I had this one, just not this one, right? So she wanted to record, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's record. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And so I'm recording it, right? And then after, we're lit. We're pretty lit. And then afterwards, I'm like, whatever. I completely forgot about it. And then we met up a few more times. Like, we didn't record after that. We just had that one video. And so afterwards, it wasn't really working out because she was kind of crazy. Like, she was kind of psycho. Like, red flags were going off. In the beginning, you're just like, whatever. But then after a while, you're like, this bitch is crazy. So I just cut it off, right? I just cut it completely off. Then completely forgot about the video. Not even paying attention. Like, fuck, I don't even remember we made that video. I was actually talking to another girl that I really liked. We had been talking for a while. Like, this was leading to a relationship, right? And so this girl, I think she found out or something. And so she messaged me saying that if I didn't give her money for the video, that she was going to send it to her and tell her that this was like a phone call too, by the way. So it wasn't like I could screenshot it and send it to her and be like, look what she's doing. She had called me and told me that she's going to send it to her and tell her that we have been talking and like I've been cheating on her. Me, I really like this girl. Like, I'm like, fuck. Like, I really like this girl. Like, shit is going to go... It's gonna go to shit real quick because at that time I was trying to convince her that I was not that guy. I was not like, hey, I talk to a lot of girls or anything like that. I was not trying to have that rap because I did get caught going to dates with a bunch of girls, so I kind of did had that like stigma around me. You know what I mean? And so I was trying to convince her I wasn't like that. And so I was like, no, don't do it. Like, and basically she wanted money from it, right? And in my head, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to pay her. But then if I don't pay her, she's going to ruin this relationship. So I tell her, all right, cool. But we have to meet and I need to delete it off your phone. you know. And so I went and I deleted it off her phone. We met up and I like made sure it was not on there. She could she send it to a different thing? Probably, but at that time I wasn't, you know, thinking about that. So I gave her money. Whatever. All right. So after that, I'm not gonna tell you how much I gave her. It was too much. So after that, because then I don't want people to use that against me either. So after that, things are going great again. Things are going great. I'm talking to her, but then all of a sudden this didn't start working. It wasn't working out with the girl anymore. So I was like, whatever. This girl came back again, and she had a picture. It wasn't a video that she sent me this time. She sent me a screenshot of it, and she's like, I'm gonna send it to her again, or I'm gonna send it to her if you don't pay me. And then guess what? I was like, guess what? We didn't work out, so fucking share it. I don't give a fuck. And she's like, well, I'm gonna send it to your friends and family. And I was like, cool. Kim Kardashian got famous off a sex tape. Maybe I will. And so I made a Facebook post and everything, like saying like, hey, yo, this chick is gonna say, like, my bad if you get a video from this chick. She's threatening sending like a sex tape to everybody, like friends and family. So if she posts it, let me know if she does. And if you watch, I mean, just, hey, let me know how I did. And that's basically what I said. You know, give me a 1 through 10 how it was. You know what I mean? Like maybe I need to work on some point. Give me some pointers, right? What if I didn't do something right? But she never came out with it, and because she had nothing against me, right? Like I was not trying to be with this other girl, and this girl was trying to share the video. So that was it. I never heard from her again. Watch her come out of nowhere after seeing these TikToks and stuff. She's gonna be like, I still got it, motherfucker. So where's this video? I may have to what's it called? Start an OnlyFans and share it on there. Huh? What if I do that? Is she in the room? No, I don't think so. This was a while back ago. So can we see the video? Oh, now you guys want to see the video? Should I share the video? Watch. Here's the video. Psych. All right. Next question. All right. I've been seeing this guy for a year. He gets mad if he thinks I'm texting an ex or any guy, but he can text 2 ex that I know of. What should I do? Oh, hell no, girl. Oh, it's okay for him to message girl. See, that's why he's getting mad. He's getting mad because he's doing that. And so he automatically assumes that you're doing it. So, you know, sometimes people do that. They project, they project what they're doing. So that's why he's getting upset, because he's talking to him and you clearly caught him talking to him. So now what does he think? He automatically assumes that like you're doing it because he's doing it, right? And so the same thing happens when people go to like the bar. Like say you go out with your friends and stuff, and then your man is like constantly thinking that you're flirting with guys or something's going on, or you showed up with a guy or you invited a guy. You know why? Because maybe when he goes to the bar with his friends or the club, he's sitting there flirting with girls. He's sitting there trying to invite girls there, trying to see what he can do. Sometimes guys project. So I'm not saying exact that's one, but clearly you already caught him talking to other girls. So what should you do? Leave, girl. Leave, because he clearly can't stop talking to him. Doesn't care, and sometimes girls end up, or not girls, but guys end up going back to their exes, or exes get back together. So do you want to be that person and be like, what the fuck? Like, he left me for his ex? You make the first move, girl. Bye. All right, next question. Going on a first date with a coworker I've had S with. He's crazy into me. Would it be weird to ask to sit side by side? Never wanted to sit next to a man at a restaurant, but feel super connected to him. First of all, where you sit in the fucking restaurant, I don't think matters, because I've sat side by side, or just like, it depends like where they put you too. So honestly, I like to sit across, because when you sit side by side, like trying to have a conversation sideways is fucking not it. But if you sit across, it's a lot easier. And then the first problem we have here is it's a coworker. It's a coworker. Let's not shit where we eat. Because guess what? If it doesn't work out, hopefully it works out. Hopefully everything goes great. You guys have kids, house, picket fence, you name it. You get plowed out every day, right? Hopefully everything goes great. But is it going to? Probably not. And then it's gonna be awkward at work. Like, say you guys didn't work out. Now it's awkward. Now it's weird because you're with somebody, or it just becomes super awkward. And if they are in a higher position of power, then guess what? Your job's on the line, buddy. Because if they feel awkward, if they feel the awkwardness too, then guess what? What are they gonna do? Be like, guess what? It's like, hey, we should get rid of Sonia over here. I'm just using a name because I saw it earlier. Let's get rid of Sonia over here because, like, I just know she makes everything weird. Like, she has a thing for me. Like, some people will do that. So just avoid where you work. You have all these places to go meet people. And I get it, you're at work all the time, and so you naturally develop feelings to, like, people you work with, but don't let it happen because it never ends the greatest. Like, if you guys don't end up working out, like, there was a TikTok, somebody sent a message a while back ago saying that she was gonna get fired because she was hooking up with the boss. So just try to avoid places where you frequent, like work, the gym. I mean, but if you, the gym, okay, I get it. Like, you can still, but definitely not work. Like, you're just gonna run into a bunch of problems there. All right, next question. Sheesh, we still got a lot of questions, so we definitely gonna be doing them on Thursday. FYI, thank you. I've been in a situationship for 3 weeks. He's 24, I'm 36. We've been effing nonstop, and he told me he loved me the second time he was inside of me, and he keeps telling me. I think it's just because I make him come so hard, and he can put his ass to sleep right after, and then I wake him up. He don't love you, girl. He loves being in you. He loves finishing in you. He loves that you put him to sleep, but he don't love you, girl, because he told you he loved you on the second time you guys hooked up. Really? You really think he loved you that fast? Puppy love has nothing to do with the honeymoon phase, has nothing to do with it. Does he tell you I love you outside of being intimate? Huh? Has he ever been like, hey, you know what? I love you, girl. I love the way you treat me. I love the way. No, he only says it when he's in you. All that love bombing, hell no. Could be definitely lust. That's what I'm thinking. Lust. He's infatuated with you, absolutely, because you guys are being intimate, and of course he's young too. Thank you for reminding me. And he's super young, girl. Come on, he hasn't even experienced life. This is another reason why I always say that I want somebody who's a little bit older. That way they experience life, because somebody who's young hasn't been through heartbreaks, hasn't developed like a work ethic, doesn't really have like their head on straight. Maybe they do, but for the most part, no. So that's why I always say, like, I like being with somebody who's a little bit older, because I want somebody who's experienced life already, because I ain't trying to be with someone and be the first breakup or the first boyfriend or the first, no, absolutely the fuck not. Or someone who hasn't really been intimate with anybody, so like pillow print, or they don't know what they're doing. Hell no. What's older for you? I would say anything like 80 plus. No, I'm just joking. I think they gotta be at least 30 or older to me. 30 or older, because I'm 36 years old. I'm still a young buck, but still somebody because I remember when I went on a date, I think this girl was like 26. This was not recent. It was like a while back. I think I was 32 at the time, or something like that. And I went on a date, and you could tell right away from the conversation, I was just like, you could feel the immaturity. You could feel like she was just like a little girl, and I was like, she wasn't. Obviously, she was 26, but you know what I mean, like that vibe. I was just like, this is not it. I don't like this. This is like, it feels like I'm talking to maybe like like a child, and so hell no. That's why they got to be at least older, and mainly because I want them to experience life and be a little bit more mature. So just because. Yeah, super young, absolutely not. And I know how I was when I was young, right? I was not looking to settle down. I was not looking to be like, I was out there like having fun, doing my thing and stuff like that. So always remember like what were you doing around that age, because they might be doing the same shit. All right, next question. Relaxing at home, change outfit, put perfume on, and next brush my teeth, sat next to him. An hour later, he was on Xbox, tells me, why did I change? You don't have to change and put perfume on for me. So I put in effort because I am stay-at-home mom. Always look like trash, LOL, but put in effort. I'm doing too much. No, absolutely not. Because you're trying. And there's something that happens when you get ready. You know how sometimes like some people are going through a funk, and you guys are you guys are going through a funk, or like a girl will go through a funk and do her makeup and get ready, and all of a sudden it puts her in a better mood, right? So it's stuff like that. Getting ready to go out with your partner or getting ready, it puts you in a good mood sometimes. You know, it makes you feel maybe a little bit more confident, a little bit more sexy. And if he doesn't appreciate that, like he needs to understand that you're home all day, probably don't even get ready, and then you want to get ready and possibly even be taking out. Come on, that guy needs to learn to read in between the fucking lines here, because again, fellas, if you have a girl who is a stay-at-home mom, make sure you're giving her attention. Let her get ready sometime. Get ready, take her to dinner, or even if it's just to go do something real quick. Don't have her just because you're tired at home. Like, I get it, we work all day, but then you just want to go home and just chill. No, like you have to make sure, especially if you accept to marry somebody or to be their boyfriend, you're accepting the responsibility of also pleasing that, right? Like if that's what they need. And her getting ready, absolutely. Like get ready. And if he doesn't appreciate it, girl, I will. Okay? Like get ready for me, girl. Send them pictures this way. Send them selfies. I'll heart them for you. Okay? If he doesn't appreciate it, and he's on the fucking video games. Like, what the fuck? He probably appreciates his boys. He's like, yeah, what's up, bro? Like, no, absolutely not. Get ready and do it for yourself. Don't do it for him. Stop doing it for him. Knock that shit off. Do it for you. Get ready for you, because obviously he's not appreciating it. I appreciate it, girl. So send me those nudes. I mean, the selfies. Send the selfies. All right, next question. Why won't my mans be more aggressive even when I ask? I need that hand necklace. Oh, yeah. Ass smacking, eye rolling, rough fucking sex. Give it to me now and rough. Girl, say less. Send the location. Girl, I'm right here. Like, what are you waiting for? I mean, see, this is why, like, I'm glad more guys are joining and following my page, because they need to understand. Like, some girls, they want to get fucked up. And we're here to fuck them up. In a good way, not in a bad way, okay? We're not doing anything, no domestic abuse, none of that. This is all by request. You know, this is something that they want. But you need to tell them, because I give this example because it's perfect. Because I also do one-on-ones, meaning like now those type of one-on-ones, okay, you sucias, not those type of one-on-ones. It's where like they book me and we go over their issues, those type of one-on-ones. Those other ones, maybe in the future. No, I'm just joking. So I was talking to this girl, and she wanted the same things from her person. Her person was super vanilla. They would never do stuff like that. And so I basically said, hey, like, just tell him what you want, because maybe he doesn't even know. You know, for you keep waiting for him to for some reason change and do all these things for you. So what did she do? She told him, hey, I want you to hand necklace, choking, throw me around. I want to leave with bruises, and so on and so forth. And then guess what? The guy did it, and she called me back the next day through Zoom, because she's like, I really need to get on the phone with you. So I got back on the phone, and then guess what? She's like, I had one of the most amazing fucking nights I have ever had, because she told him what he wanted or what she wanted, and he was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. You know why? Because he loves her. That's his woman, and he wants to please her. And who knows? Maybe he was a freak after all. He just didn't know his girl was like that. And so then guess what? Boom, boom, thrown around. Hey, get on the bed. Boom, tie her up. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, that's why, just in case, like, I'm not dating anybody right now, but I got some handcuffs on standby. Just in case, because if she's like, tie me up, I'm like, yes, ma'am, they're right here. You know what I mean? All right, next question. When giving a BJ, what do you want the girl to say? I want to suck you dry, baby, or like, do men like to prefer other sayings? You like when I suck your hard cock, and do men prefer us to say cock or dick? Like, that's more of a turn on. I want to hear that men talk. Men like for dirty talk. Sorry, I don't try to say all the words, because obviously I don't want to get fucking suspended. It totally depends on the guy. Like, I've had, girls say that, say D, see the C word, and then some girls call it a paleta, like, te gusta cuando te chupo la paleta, like, stuff like that. That's why, hey, like as long as you're talking dirty to me, like that's all that matters. Don't say some weird shit though. Like damn, like I love that light pole. Like I'd be like, what? Fucking light pole. Like or who knows? Maybe I don't know how I would feel. Like hey, that ese churro. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's never happened to me. I never had a girl call it a churro. Okay, so I think it depends. Like maybe your guy likes you to call it a Frank. You're like, oh, bring that Frank over here. Like give me that Frank. Your Frank tastes so good. Your chorizo, the magic's, you know what I mean? Like, it depends on your guy. Maybe your guy is weird. Maybe he's like, take this wand. Maybe he's super into Harry Potter, right? And he's like, take this wand. Hermione, take it. You know what I mean? So like, it just depends on your person. This is why you have to learn your person because everybody has like different stuff. I've never had like those really weird requests or anything like that. Like, I think the weirdest one that I had was just the paleta one. Like, I think that was a weird one. But what guys want is just, first of all, some eye contact. That's why we have to have some light on, right? Give me some light. Okay, give me some light. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, I don't know why. Hey, what's up, Chris? I didn't see that you joined. I really enjoy seeing a girl's lips around el churro, if you feel me. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, around la paleta, if you feel me, right? I don't know why that shit turns me on, right? So that's why, like, yes, guys do like some lip act. Like, do we need you guys to have like super plump lips? Absolutely the fuck not. I remember I had like my ex from Dallas. Hopefully she's not in here. She had her lips super fucking, like, I don't know what happened. I told her, hey, don't get your lips done anymore. Like, they're getting too big. And she went and fucking did it. And then fucking blew the fuck up. That shit was not hot. Okay, she like had a hard time because her lips were all fucked up. Fuck no. See, like, but yes, we do like seeing your guys' lips around the thing. Like again, as a member of the board for men, as a representative, we are very visual creatures. We love to see this stuff. Okay, I love to see. I'm very visual. Let me see everything. Okay, so finish them. All right, next question. All right, what time is it? Oh shit, we went over. All right, I'm gonna do one more because I gotta edit this live and then upload it to YouTube too. So if you guys missed anything on this live, it is gonna go on YouTube. I put all the ones where we do the questions on YouTube. Okay. All right. So next question. So this person I know who's living with their ex, they aren't involved, that's what they told you, sexually together, knows he's having S, but since she claims she's still in love with him, she's okay if he's fucking around. She calls him to check up on him when he's out and about, like if she's in a mother opinion play. Fuck it, no. Here's what I think is happening there. This is what I think is happening. He's telling you that that's going on, but that's an excuse for him to pick up the phone while he's with you. So she doesn't know that he's cheating on her. Again, that could be what's going on there. And if they're living together, they're definitely fucking. You know what I mean? Like, they're still together in the same house. So I think he's telling you, oh, we're not together. Oh, he knows about you. So she's going to call me every now and then just to check up on me, see how I'm doing, see how my day's going. You know what I mean? I don't want you to worry about it, though. It's just checking up on me. No, absolutely. He's answering because he has to answer and she might think that, oh, he's cheating, So this is just an excuse for you and be like, oh, okay, like, it's just the ex checking up on him. He's fine. I'll leave him alone. I'll let him chat for a little while. I'm going to go over here. No. Yeah, absolutely. The fuck not, girl. Come on now. Because, again, unless the ex physically told you face to face what is happening, never believe what they say. Because I can easily tell you, oh yeah, we're not together, we're not working it out, she actually hates me, but I go over every now and then, just because I go and fix the fucking toilet every now and then. No, fuck no. Come on girl. Sometimes. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. This Thursday, we're going to continue the questions because I got a shit ton of questions left. You guys went off this last time. I might have to do 2 more lives with questions. And this is fun because you guys have fun in here. I'm having fun talking with you guys. All the other lives that I answer questions, they go up on YouTube. I put them on, link is in the bio on my YouTube so you can rewatch them. There's nothing. So if you miss it, you can definitely go watch it. If you didn't listen to today's podcast episode, definitely go check it out. Uncomfortable Convos. I talk about the 10 reasons why somebody should be at your level in dating. You know, why it benefits the both of you guys. So definitely go check it out. Came out today. Such a great episode. You guys love it. And then on Thursday, every Monday and Thursday, hold on. Let me bring it up. Every Monday and Thursday, we go live, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I want you guys to know that this is like a show. Every Monday and Thursday, you guys can expect me at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll be here. Unless something happens, then I might not go live. And then throughout the time, I go bonus lives on TikTok. But also, if you haven't followed me on IG, definitely go follow me on IG, because if they ban TikTok, then guess what? Scar Talks is where I'm going to be still posting, and maybe on the Lemonade, if maybe that's the app everyone joins afterwards, because we'll see what happens, because the 19th is around the corner, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for joining. Go follow the YouTube too. That's where I'm going to go post this, so that way you guys can rewatch it. So anyways, I'll see you guys later, and thank you guys for joining. You guys are awesome. You know, keep it clean. Te lo lavas. That's what I need to do too right now. I need to go find those handcuffs where they're at. I need to use them.